Hello, everybody. Welcome to New Gaming
Pokemon?
Stooges LP.
We don't LP
Yeah.
Pokemon.
We
fuck's
already
Oh,
did.
we did one time before, Katawa Shoujo.
Oh,
We did
that
one
stupid
time.
video.
We did one time afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Coliseum.
Yeah, a real Pokemon
An actual
game.
Pokemon game.
So, Jack, this is your game. Talk
Yeah.
about it.
This is my game. Well, there's an intro happening.
This video's lies. We're not playing as May.
Those trees are, flickering, and I thought that was an emulator thing, but I went and turned the game on my Game Boy Advance, and I was like, no, they just actually always do that. It's weird.
It's a Game Boy Advance. You can't expect a whole lot.
Yeah.
I expect the
To
universe.
be fair, this is a pretty good Game Boy Advance game.
Welcome to Pokémon Emerald version.
Ooh.
Don't boo this game. I'll ban you from Gaming Stooges.
I was gonna say, this is
Fucking
one of the best
try it,
Pokemon
bitch.
games. I'll fight you on Jack's behalf.
Go
This is
for
one
it.
of the
Bring
best
it,
Pokemon
bitch.
games.
Thank you, Cloud.
Oh.
You've come a long way from your GameSpot blog where you said that Gen 3 was the worst Pokemon generation.
I went back and I replayed the games recently, and this holds up better than other generations. I'm gonna say that Emerald especially, Ruby and Sapphire is pretty good, but Emerald's especially is like a top tier game in the series, like right up there with Heart Gold and Black 2.
It's Professor Birch.
All Pokemon
He's a
games
neckbeard.
are made for babies.
Gen 4, I think, is shit to me because I just
Gen-
don't like the world.
Diamond and Pearl are not very good. They have aged like sour ass milk, but Platinum is good, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver are some of the best Pokemon games ever made, and those were Gen 4.
It's true.
So.
Well, one of those
Lotad.
is a Gen 4 of a
Lotad's
Gen 2 game.
Lotad's giving us the stink eye.
Poke him in the eye.
No, Lotad's a good boy.
Then why is
Nah, he
giving us
looks like
the
he's
stink
just
eye?
seen. No, he just looks like he's seen some shit.
We're a boy. Because I don't know.
Oh,
It's me.
Jack.
Yak.
To be fair, it's nice to like when you play Pokemon to insert yourself into the game.
I hate
That's the
being
point.
myself.
You hate being yourself,
Yeah.
so you give yourself a vagina.
Yep.
Plus a dick.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What?
Mhm.
Anyway, we're moving to a new town. That's the story.
Boo.
And they just
Moving.
decided to toss us into the back of the moving truck because apparently there weren't enough seats at the front.
Now,
Well,
I know none of us is really going to be able to play it, so I'm just going to say this now, but the moving truck sequence from the remakes is such a nice touch.
Oh yeah, you're like watching a TV from inside the truck.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
And then, like, you get to actually see the truck, like, it actually shows the truck itself moving from that point forward, so that you actually get to see the route the truck's going. It doesn't just magically appear in the middle of Little Route.
Yeah. We even get our own room.
They threw you in
What
the
did we sleep in the kitchen before?
No,
they
just
threw
your
you-
mom sleeps in the kitchen. You get your own room.
No, they threw you in the back of the truck because until you become a Pokemon trainer, you're worthless.
What does that make our mom?
Oh. Unfortunate
gonna s-
implications.
I was gonna say, until like Gen 5, they finally like do something about it. Like the mom doesn't even have her own room. Like she just sleeps in the kitchen.
Let's set the time.
back in
What time was it?
time.
When I recorded this, like almost 2:30.
You spin me right now,
Like-
baby.
2:25-ish.
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can figure that out because I can't read those clocks.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I never really
You
figured out. how
can't
to
read
do
an
that.
analog clock.
God damn it, Justin.
God damn it, Justin.
That's something
I-
that sounds like the kind of thing that you would make fun of kids these days for not being able to do.
No,
Like,
I'm not.
I make fun of kids these days for not being able to do that.
That's not because because I grew up on digital clocks. That's just because I was fucking lazy.
Well, just it's not hard to learn.
Well, everything is digital now, so analog is obsolete.
It's a map of Hoenn. This is the region that we're gonna explore throughout this
Boo,
series.
boo.
Landon, shut the fuck up.
The main complaint people have about Hoenn is there's too much water, but I'd argue that maybe
There's
Sinnoh
not
doesn't
enough
have
water?
enough water.
There's not
No.
enough
Okay.
water.
No.
Flood
There's
the
plenty
region.
of water. There's plenty of water in Hoenn. I'm saying maybe there's other regions that don't have enough water.
Nah.
Can you really still use that? Like, does that argument even hold up anymore when Gen 7 is literally islands?
I was joking. There's some regions that handle their terrain well. It's just that Hoenn is. It's just there's a lot of cool places to explore that just happen to be on water routes, so it's handled well. There's regions that don't handle their weird terrains very well, and I mean, looking at Sinnoh and its need for strength, rock smash, and rock climb in like 3,000 locations.
I mean, Gen 7 ironically has very little routes where you actually traverse the water because I don't know why.
And that is why Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are amazing, because you surf on a Mantine.
No
Well,
one played those games.
I played that game.
You're making shit up. No one played those games.
I played that game.
What Pokemon fan game are you
a
playing?
Pokeball. Steely.
Oh. Yeah, who are you? Breaking into people's houses.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is this kid doing
I
in my room?
actually had that orange GameCube controller.
I have one right next to me, actually.
I also have the
Right
GameCube.
down there.
I also have the controller, but I never had the orange GameCube. Just the
Yeah,
controller.
me neither. My GameCube was purple. No, actually, no, mine was black.
Mine was purple.
To be honest, unlike some of the other default colored consoles, I actually don't mind the default color for the GameCube because I actually do like the color purple.
But who needs a GameCube when your Wii is backwards compatible with all GameCube purples or else in games?
Me.
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we never want to, like, I mean, I'd never get rid of a console unless it was dead, but I'd never get rid of a Nintendo console because they're usually backwards compatible.
Especially don't get rid of like early Wiis that have that compatibility because they don't sell those anymore. All the Wiis that you could actually find nowadays, most of them don't have the GameCube compatibility.
Oh,
I
sounds
can
like the
find an
fucking
original Wii.
Sounds like the fucking DSi.
Nah, let's leave.
Oh, we can't leave. Fun
Oh,
fact:
I actually-
Ruby and Sapphire. That's
Why
a
is
Lugia.
eat the zigzagoon?
I actually like how how like different it is. You get to choose your Pokemon in this game because instead of like just being like, "Hey, you're gonna start your journey, have a Pokemon," this guy's like, "Quick, use one of those Pokemon to help me out."
Just
I
eat-
do like that because
eat
it throws you right in, and it does give you a nice chance to save scum if your starter doesn't have good stats, because you know what you're getting yourself into, you know what you're going to do, and it's a nice change of pace than the boring old "here's a Pokemon."
Like, I think even if you're using a randomizer for this game, I think it still shows the starting Pokemon, even though that's probably not what you're gonna get.
What happens if you lose this fight?
He dies. I don't know.
I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to like figure that out at some point because
What?
I've literally never lost that fight in my life.
Well, it's like you kind of don't expect to lose that fight.
I was gonna say it's very, very difficult because even if you spam Growl on the Pokemon that get it, like, then he's just not gonna do any damage to you, and it's gonna take forever. So, like, you'd have to spend a long time on that fight if you want to lose it on purpose.
Yay, we got the Trico.
Jack.
Oh,
why are you
I suppose I
using
should-
the Trico.
I was about to mention that, Landon. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, but I segued.
It was me!
better than you just saying, "Oh, wait."
Well, shush. I decided for funsies, and by I thought it would be fun, but it ended up being awful. That the other three would decide what my team is.
You can't say it's
Um,
awful until you finish recording the LP. Have you finished recording the
Alright,
LP? No? Fuck
Shut
off.
the fuck up. Fuck you. So, by the deeming of Justin, I picked Trico as my starter. Unfortunately, its nature is awful, but
Oh,
What nature is it?
adamant.
Oh, that's the worst. That is literally
They-
the opposite.
It really is.
To be honest, I think Greninja's the only Pokemon I ever got as a starter that actually had a decent nature.
I mean, I can blow through this game without the nature really mattering enough, so, whatever.
I actually can't remember what nature it is because I'm a dope, but it was whatever nature that increases Greninja's speed and makes him stupid fast.
Well, I mean, there's like 5 of them that do that.
Ah!
4. Which stat's lowered?
Oh,
Like you
I'm trying to
remember
think.
that.
Yeah, I probably don't remember that.
Neither do I.
F in the chat.
I like to think it's
Gex
one of...
from Bubsy 3D.
Oh, well,
This game is literally made by the creators of Bubsy 3D.
well, considering he had a lot of special attacks, I'd like to think it was his attack that went down.
That'd be a good stat to lower. Hoenn actually has one of my favorite sets of starters overall. I think Hoenn is one of the only generations where I can say I can pick any one of the starters and be happy with them.
I agree.
The only gen that I feel that way is Gen 2.
That is one of the generations I can't feel that way.
Because
I
you're
agree.
wrong.
You're
You're both
because
wrong.
I can't use Chikorita. I'm sorry.
Because you suck
Like,
at games.
Because
No, I just don't like how Chikorita's defenses, despite they're supposed to be their superior stats, still aren't very good, and its offenses are garbage, like just actual garbage.
you are
Like, its
nitpicking and biased. I win. Bye-bye.
stats- Oh, okay, but the facts are its offenses suck. Like
And
they just do.
you are bad at video games. That is...
I mean, I'm using a Meganium in one of the Virtual Console releases, and it's okay.
These just sound
but
like
it's
your
not
personal
very good.
problems.
Landon, if it makes any difference to you, I actually had a Meganium in Pokemon Colosseum.
Okay, good. You're the
But no,
only
if I w-
good player here.
If I was to say the generations that I could use any one of the starters and be fine with it, it'd be gens 1, 3, and 4. Those.
Ew.
Hey, Landon, I said nothing about Chikorita,
You're probably going to say
and I'm going to
something
continue
wrong.
to say nothing. No.
You thought it.
I like how
it's
this
fine.
guy. I like how the way that this guy stops you. It's almost like he pulls your arm or something. He's just like,
I mean,
no, you
that's-
can't.
He's investigating footprints. We can't go that way yet.
Fuck off.
Do we do the
Chicken
fight in this
roll.
one?
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
we do
We still
the
have
fight. Okay.
We still have like 10 minutes left.
I was gonna say I don't know if you do what I do and spend like an hour catching Pokemon and you
I don't
don't
know.
fight the rival until like 2 hours later.
I don't have we literally don't have Pokeballs yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. You don't get the Pokeballs until you do have to do like a hot bit before you.
It's
actually-
after this fight.
Yeah.
Ew,
Yeah, guys.
Burn it.
He's got no balls.
Oh yeah, Ruby and Sapphire also do not get cute little animations for the Pokemon when they get out of their Pokeballs.
Yeah.
F in the chat for that.
Z.
Hey guys, 420
Yeah, Emerald would start...
and 69 experience.
Ah, that's perfect.
Ha.
Too bad you
But yeah, no,
didn't level
Emerald
up
would
to
bring it back
9/11.
after... Emerald brought back the whole animated Pokemon after Crystal had it, and then it would be from Emerald on that they keep Pokemon animated in some form. So, thanks Emerald for bringing that back.
Well, thank you.
Alright, bye, May.
We're just gonna heading back home
Why? Can't we just...
because we gotta get our Pokeballs. Also, that guy is still investigating the footprints.
Why couldn't they have just given us the Pokeballs before we left?
Lennon, are you gonna complain this entire LP?
Don't I do that in every single video?
Yeah, and it does get a little grating.
Good.
We don't complain in your LPs all the time.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should.
I think I did once, and then you were like, "Shut up."
Good. Shut
That's what he
up.
always says.
Jack, have you ever
Okay,
actually
bye.
done the thing where like every time they have all capital lettered names that you like imagine it being shouted?
Oh yeah, of
Just
course.
like May is like, "Jack! Over here!" It's like, calm down, May.
Jack, what? I'm right here. Jesus Christ.
I beat May! May's been helping me with my research. She has extensive history as a trainer already.
I thank Gen 5 for putting an end to that.
Yeah.
Well-
Thank fucking God.
Wait, then how do you say Pokedex? Because one of the E is lowercase.
Pokedex!
Yes. That's how it's pronounced.
Well, that almost sounds as robotic as Wesker telling you not to open a door.
There is no point in hiding.
I keep forgetting just how many exclamation points the English translation of Pokemon script uses. Like, there's rarely a time when they end a sentence with a period. Like, there's one, but holy shit.
Actually, it's the worst in Gen 1 because I think there's literally no sentence except for questions that end in a period.
Everybody's excited all the time. You can't
Well, Pokemon
can't
wasn't.
blame them. They live in a Pokemon world.
Well,
That
Pokemon.
sounds exciting.
We all live
Oh.
in a Pokemon world.
Pokemon.
Well, Pokemon was the new
Oh,
exciting
I thought,
game
you,
at
I
the
thought you were
time.
gonna continue the lyrics.
No,
for me.
no, nah.
Damn.
Fucking nerd.
Because it's the Battle Frontier.
Mom, give us the running shoes.
We'll get to the Battle Frontier like 45
Yay.
parts from now.
I'm gonna time you.
But you have to make sure that.
So I have to do it in less than 45 parts.
But you have to make sure.
Okay.
But then you also have to make sure to complain about the Battle Frontier being cut.
The running shoes,
Oh.
introduced in Ruby and Sapphire, are one of the greatest goddamn things that they ever gave us in Pokemon. Ever.
We
Gotta
I
take
mean-
advantage of that 60 frames per second that we don't get in Generation 4.
I mean, I'm not gonna
um
I'm not gonna be one of those people that bitches about the Battle Frontier being cut, but I also don't really agree with cutting content.
I will cut the way I'm doing cuts in this game is I will not show I won't cut trainer battles that are required like this one. I will cut a trainer battle if it's A, not required, and B, we do not see a new Pokemon in it, like a Pokemon we haven't seen before. And in terms of wild Pokemon, I cut any wild encounters that are Pokemon we've seen already, unless I go out of my way to catch it.
That is
So yeah.
that's a different way of cutting than I cut in Digimon, but then again, Digimon is weird.
Well,
I mean, you know, I just don't want to waste time. Not that no, I'm saying that you're wasting time. I'm just saying like I don't want it to drag. Because not that I'm saying that yours drags. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm convinced the only reason why people show off Pokemon they catch is so people don't accuse them of hacking them in.
Oh.
RPGs just you have to have some form of cutting because there's so much stuff you have to do off screen that it's just you can't show it all.
There's only so much you can say over like the 50th Wurmple counter in a row.
All right. Next
Still
week
a
we're
Wurmple.
starting the entirety of the Trails of Cold Steel series.
Hey,
Oh yeah, and if I get a level up in a battle, I just cut to the level up and then to the end of the battle.
God, you imagine how long a Pokemon video would be if you ever went into a Zubat cave and showed every encounter?
I will
Yeah,
admit
exactly.
that I did not bother to do in Digimon. If I level up off screen, I'm not. If I level up while I'm recording, but it's with a Digimon that we've already fought, I don't even bother.
I only just noticed the
That's a
Gex.
level 4 Poochyena. That's about as high as it gets in this area as a wild encounter.
So
That's why
strong.
I'm catching it.
Oh, don't accidentally knock it out because I've done that before.
Haven't we
Pretty sure
all?
everyone has done that before.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, like when he's like, you're certain that he's gonna at least go into the yellow, and then you get a fucking critical.
We caught our first wild Pokemon.
Too bad you can't use it.
It turns tail and runs, however, if the foe strikes back. Rip.
What a
What a
bitch.
Oh,
It's just a,
bitch.
it's just a little dog.
A little bitch.
No,
It's a
I'm
little
pretty,
dog that acts tough, and then as soon as you do anything to it, it's just a little bitch. Like,
no.
Talk shit, get hit.
Considering it, considering its name, I'm pretty sure Poochyena is supposed to be a hyena, and hyenas are not nice.
Bark, bark.
Zigzagoon, though.
I love Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon is
Look how
cool.
dopey he looks.
Eat him.
When I was a kid, I always thought he was a dog for some reason. I never made the connection that it was a raccoon.
You dope.
To be fair, it does look like a Shih Tzu.
Also, as like random trivia, at least in Pokemon Coliseum, because of the Zigzagoon's animation, if you knock a Zigzagoon back, it'll always run under its trainer's leg.
Oh yeah, this is Tailo. This is a new one,
Eat
which
it.
is why I show off this fight, and it's gone.
He's like,
Halo has literally no defense.
yeah, that's why he
None.
was open his mouth so you could eat it.
You could poke a Tailo, and it would fall over.
Landon, why didn't you tell me to use Swellow instead of Delcatty?
Because Swallow's a fun Pokemon.
See, this is why I know that you hate me. Whoops.
We're supposed to
Be by
pick
accident.
the bait.
Oh yeah, this is these are berries. Gen 2 had berries, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they weren't they weren't as diverse as how Generation 3 makes them.
Yeah, and you can like replant berries. However, if you have a cartridge where the internal battery or the internal clock has died out, then planting berries does nothing for you.
That's why you.
Unfortunately, almost all cartridges of Gen 3 games have like dead internal clocks.
Like
so-
mine.
Yeah, mine too. Which is why I'm playing this on an emulator.
Yeah, emulators never die.
To be fair, if you're playing Generation 3, it's not likely that you're going to have the motivation to be planting berries and trying to like max out your contest stats. and
No,
stuff like
but
this.
there is one optional dungeon
Yes.
later in the game that I want to show off that is time sensitive. So that's why I wanted to.
That is important, yeah.
Yeah.
What you talk about? I already grew like over 60 orange berries.
Jack, since you're playing this on an emulator, you should like hack the game so that you can get to that secret location later too.
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that.
I mean, that's easier on an emulator.
Oh yeah, we fought a Shroomish just now.
Neat.
Yeah.
It
I mean-
looks like the head of a penis.
I mean, come on, guys, you
Can't
play
say
this.
that.
We said bitch and fuck already. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter at this point.
YouTube is for children now? You can't say that.
Just
yeah,
just Ryan's World is for children. We're okay.
Like
Yeah,
I
speaking
said,
of children-
YouTube.
Speaking of children, our channel is still infested with fucking recommended videos to children channels.
Well, I mean, so are a lot of.
It's
whatever.
like, what the fuck? No, something happened that caused that, because that's all I ever see on the group channel.
Oh. We saved the game.
We did. Yeah, I just want to show
We
that.
did it.
Anyway, next time on yeah, we did it. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna meet our dad in the gym, and
We have a dad?
What?